All right, what's up? Welcome back. Welcome back to another stream. I'm trying out some different things this week. Last week, I was supposed to have music playing at the end of that countdown, but it doesn't look like it worked. I think what it was, I was going to use StreamYard. StreamYard confused me, so I went back to OBS, and I forgot to switch the file. So that silence was unfortunate, but welcome. What's up, Herbie? You are early and you're first. So if you are here, say what's up in the chat. But yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out when's going to be a good time to do this. If I'm going to stream weekly or whatever. There's just like a lot of stuff going on in the world of EDC and knife content and YouTube and streaming and stuff like that. But here we are. If the music, that background music is too loud, let me know. I can pull that down a little bit as well, but see if anyone else hops in here at any point. I know Crispy Donut is streaming right now too, so that might be a good reason to not do it at this time. But we're gonna keep trucking. We're gonna do this one tonight. Maybe people will join in later, but it's a little tough. This is gonna be a little tough right now. But if you're here, you're in the chat, let me know. Say something. If not, we're just gonna go roll right into tonight's agenda. 6 is a little early, so maybe people are eating dinner East Coast time. I know a lot of West Coast people, it's still the day for them. It's not evening. It's not that evening time for those West Coasters. I think it's like 3 o'clock on the West Coast right now. So, maybe you're trying to figure out something to do before you get off work, Just come hang out. Just come hang out with us. Enjoy the stream with Sam. All right, well, let's just go ahead and get into it. We're gonna look at some internet things. We're gonna look at some knife websites, see what's available, what's out there. If you see something you want to know more about, let me know. I'm just gonna go through and whatever I want to see, I'm gonna look at. But if you see something you want to look at, you let me know, and I will go on back. So let's just go ahead, hop right into. Oh my gosh. That's embarrassing. Man, did not know that. Gosh. Well, my bad. I mean, luckily it's just you and me, Herbie. So, like I was saying, I have no affiliation with this. So that was my fault about the whole muted audio. Oof. But thank you for telling me. Appreciate that. So I have no affiliation with River's Edge Cutlery. They are a company out of Ohio, and I just know them. I've met them a few times at Blade Show. So that's where I've just met with them a lot, and I've purchased from them before. So everything should be working now. I think you should be. Yeah. Let's pretend it didn't happen, please. If you're watching this after the fact, after the stream, thank you for scrubbing to this point. I'll probably have to go back and remember like 20 minutes. Well, not a full 20, because I think you got audio in the first part of it. It was when I switched the scene. I think the audio was gone. So I think we're okay for parts of the beginning. But we're all good now. But yeah, so let's keep going through. Something that I was looking at earlier too were these Grayson Jennings customs. These are really cool looking. I've been in the market for like a more traditional knife. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. When you said you could only hear the clicking, I was wondering where that might come from, but we'll figure that out later. So, these custom like slip joint style knives, I've been really interested in these. I like this one right here specifically. This Stag and Magna Cut looks really cool. I really like this one. I mean, it's pretty pricey, but it's a custom knife. Like someone made this, right? This made in the U.S. I think that could be a really cool piece to have, and definitely something that you like dress up with. If I'm going like out on a date or something like that with my wife, that could be a really good option. Speaking of that, You will probably hear my dog explode in the other room here in a minute. My wife will be getting home from work. So that's why he's not in here today, or else he would have already made an appearance. But he's loud. He's he's pretty annoyingly loud. But he's a good guard dog. He's a good boy. Got some Trevor Burger customs in here as well. Those are always good to see. Got to handle those a few times at Blade Show. A lot of these knives, let's talk about Blade Show for a second. Like, what's really cool about Blade Show, if you ever get the chance to go, whether it be Atlanta, Salt Lake, or Fort Worth, right, is, you might not ever feel comfortable buying something like a $700 knife or custom or something like that without ever handling it. So what's great about Blade Show, or honestly any like knife, trade show or anything like that, is you get to actually like walk up to the booth, meet the people that make it or distribute it or whatever, and get to handle it. And like I've saved myself a lot of money by getting like waiting till Blade Show to go handle a knife and be like, oh, I don't like that, it's not for me. And like I would have had to have paid a lot of money to buy that, if I hadn't done that. On the flip side of that, you go to Blade Show or somewhere like that, and you handle a knife that you had never seen before, and you're like, oh my gosh, I want to buy it. Like if you've ever heard of the Imamba by I forget the company that makes it, or not the company, the guy who builds them. I never heard of them until Blade Show last year, and like it's a great knife. I almost bought it right then, but I decided not to. I'm glad I didn't. I haven't been hasn't been a heartache of not getting it, but still a good knife. Ooh, these pry bars. I really like these pry bars. I'm really tempted to buy one, if I'm being honest, because I've been kind of like looking at pry bars. To get a new one. I only have two. I have a Mr. Nice bar from Nice Guy Machine Co. and I have a Lynch Northwest. And I kind of want another one. And these have been really interesting to me. These Aravalo pry bars. They look cool. They're just different. They go off the beaten path. Not off the beaten path, but most pry bars you see now have can openers or bottle openers. Bottle openers, not can openers. This one doesn't. There he goes. There's that man. If you can hear him, I'm sorry. Oh. Hey boy, shut up. Anyway, all right. His mom came inside. He's done barking. He's still barking a little bit. He's still barking. There he goes. All right. He's being loud. Okay. These Mavericks, though. I like these Mavericks, too. Those are really cool pry bars. But, yeah. Definitely in the hunt for a new pry bar as well. Let's see. Some more Trevor Burgers, Streamlight Wedge. If there's anything y'all want to look at, y'all just let me know. All right, Herbie, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna check out Lynch Northwest because I think these are fantastic pry bars. I don't know if you've heard of Lynch, but so here we are. Let's see. So Herbie, if you go to, I'm gonna pin this for you, or put this out there for you. Lynch Northwest makes some great stuff. I love their pry bars. I really want the best case scenario right now I've been really digging that look. They've been out. They are drops only, but they have some other really great stuff as well that are in stock. You might be limited to finishes. You know, that's just like that is what it is right there. But I really like. I mean, for $104, you're getting a really good pry bar that will last you honestly the rest of your life, right? Made of titanium. Let's see. No. So all these are actually sold out. So that was mislabeled. Let's see. I like the all access pass. I have the version 1. So you can get a Stonewash one of the all access pass. There you go for $97. Right? Let's see if they have. You get the Stone logo fade anodized for $100, and then you can get the Service Black right here, the bottom one for, I forget, you can't see my cursor, but $109. Like, I think that is a really, really great deal, if I'm being honest, for a really good pry bar, right? I mean, you could get that, you don't have to get another one again, you know, if you don't want to, because it'll but like, and again, like, they have different styles in here, and like, if you see something you like, you know, you sign up for the wait list for whatever pry bar, and like, you'll get email notifications, but you'll have to move a little quick because a lot of them will sell out. You know, you can see right here they have these limited runs of like Star Wars ones. A lot of people are collecting those type of things. They did one of Emperor's New Groove not too long ago, which I kind of kicked myself for not getting. But yeah, like, I think this is a really good place to start. They are made in the US, I believe in Washington, the state. So highly recommend Lynch. And if you don't want to order from here, if you wanted to look at like another website, I think like, let's see, on DLT. I think DLT Trading has, they have some. Yeah, so it looks like they have some like limited type run pry bars, and they also make pocket clips too. So they'll, like, if you have a knife that you want a different clip for, if you want like a deep carry clip or something that's just different, you could also go check out their pocket clips. So you can see, like, they have tons of brands. I mean, like, I feel like it's almost anything you could think of, they got stuff for. So definitely give them a look if you're interested in pry bars. They have little chonks, which are the keychain ones, which I think are pretty cool. So yeah, and they even, if you're interested in buying a knife, right? So you can buy knives with a Lynch clip already on them. So you can see, like, you know, that's, you can't, like, again, I wish I had my cursor, but right there, that clip is a Lynch clip. It's not the Benchmade standard issue clip. So if you buy a knife from them, you'll get that clip, you'll get the Lynch one, and you'll get the one that comes with the Benchmade normally, if that makes sense. So yeah, highly recommend Lynch Northwest. They make great stuff. But back to River's Edge, we got, you know, bags. If you're into backpacks. Let's see. Where should we go next? Let's check out coming soon. Let's see what's coming soon to Lynch, our River's Edge. Did it stop? I don't think it stopped. My internet might be getting hit. All right, Herbie. What do you want to do? What do you want to do, my man? You just got into EDC. What else you looking for? You looking for anything else? Oh yeah, you don't want to use your knife as a pry bar. I mean, you can in a pinch for sure, but you don't want to do that. Let's see. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna show you some more EDC stuff, Herbie, since it's just you and me right now. Let's go to a company I really like called Art Company. I don't know if you've heard of them, but I think they make some of the best EDC gear as far as like good price, you know, bang for your buck. And what it is a lot of like carrying stuff. Yeah, those are like, I don't know if you've seen those on like Urban EDC. I guess that's where like most people get them, but those things are pretty sweet. I personally like Weehaw screwdrivers. I just feel like I can get more of my hand on them. Yeah, but I totally get it. Like, they are smooth. They are buttery smooth. But yeah, let's take a look at some Art Company stuff, because I really do love what they do. So the wallet that I have that I absolutely love is, or one of the wallets I have is the Boulder. So I've had this thing for like, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5, maybe 6 years. I don't know. It's been a long time. I've had this wallet since before I was married, so for sure over 3 years. But for $46, I think this is a really great value. So it holds like credit cards, as you can see, cash. Let's see if it clicks. But yeah, you can see, like, you know, you have these 2 little slots right in the front where you can put like a flashlight and a knife. So I think that's really cool. I think that's like one of my favorite things about it, is that it can carry gear. So like in the summertime, and I'm thinking about making a video on this, like in the summer, I have like a summer carry, and I have a, like, you know, in the wintertime, I have like a winter carry, or like winter and fall. So like in the wintertime, you know, I'm using like this like Lynch Northwest and Redeem Creations wallet. So like it holds my pry bar. And then I have this caddy, this pocket caddy from Tale of Knives, where it can hold a pen, a flashlight, and a knife, right? So I have just those 2 things, and it carries most of like my EDC gear that I need for like, you know, in a day. So like I'll do the same thing in the winter or in the summertime. So like I'm actually looking at buying a Rambler, which would hold, be essentially the same as this pocket caddy from, the leather pocket caddy. So I would have my summer version of it and my winter version of it to hold all my stuff. But again, this is like $38, and it can hold, 3 pieces of your gear in your pocket, so you don't have all your stuff like just rummaging around and like banging off each other, and like everything's just like cluttered in your pocket, or you don't have like 5 pocket clips like sticking out of your pocket, or like right on the opposite side of your pocket. So I really like Arc Company because again, like it's very affordable, and even if we were to go to like tail knives. So yeah, you can use code SHOP10 for 10% off. There you go. But you have like the leather versions of these. Oh my gosh. Go away, widgets. But yeah, so you have like, I have, so not this version, but where'd it go? This version. Slim mini pocket. So my normal typical carry is that wallet, the Redeem Creations. So it's this wallet. And then again, this is Big Idea Design auto adjusting pen. It's a good pen. And then I have this, oh, if I can get it out. It's a Ray Light Pineapple Mini, which is a good little flashlight to have. And so that's like on my person. And then like in my bag that I take to work, I have like just, an assortment of things. When I work from home, I don't typically carry a ton of stuff. But then like as far as like a knife, the knife really does change as, if I just want to change it up, depends on the weather. So like if it's raining, I'll carry like something in Magna Cut. So I have a Roosevelt that I love using. This thing is super great. Gets a ton of pocket time. And then I've been carrying this TRM Three Rivers Manufacturing Neutron 2 that I got at Blade Show a few years ago. So that's a really great knife. But I also love just carrying like a PM2. So this is one in S90V, which you can get S90V probably at River's Edge. I think they like, cause it's a Sprint Run exclusive, or dealer exclusive. I'm sorry. So like dealers have it. PM2. Yeah. So I got this knife right here. I took the scales off and then replaced them with some I had lying around. But for $164, that's a really good deal. S90V is a great blade steel. And like we were talking about earlier with that Benchmade Mini Freak, I don't know, that might have been when I was muted. But this, that was like $300 something, and this one's $164. So definitely recommend checking that out as well. Let's see. And then like for a watch, I have a G-Shock Casio that's like, it's digital, but it's also not digital. But then I also wear this Seiko 5. Come on. Focus. Not on me. Anyway, you get the point. So that's usually what I'll carry. I don't really carry a ton much beyond that. I just try and make sure I always have like a pen on me, because like I use a pen every day at work. A knife, just because like I might need, I open packages often as well. But then I have like a little kit that I keep in my bag as well with some like extra things. Like I have a Leatherman. I have the Leatherman Arc. Used that today actually to assemble the chair that I'm sitting in right now. But yeah, that's my typical carry. I don't really try and go too overboard with things. I'm not like EDC stuff is so subjective, right? Like everyone's different. Everyone's gonna need different things for their life, depending on where they live. And I made a video on that too, just like on how to build your EDC. But it's just like you have to ask yourself, like, what do you value? What do you do? Where do you live? Things like that. And like who you are. Like I don't want to carry a ton of things because I just don't want a ton of things in my pocket. So, if I do need to carry a ton of things, I'm going to look at, a sling pack or a backpack, carry like a little carrying case to put all my stuff in and then have it accessible to me, right? I don't always want it like on me. But some guys, they have no problem just loading it down, right? So it's a very subjective thing. There's no right or wrong way to carry your EDC. Don't let anyone tell you there is. Is the Pineapple Mini? No, it's a AAA. And I actually got my first. Where did it go? Well, it's not my first rechargeable. It's my first rechargeable flashlight that I would EDC and like carry like on my person. So this one's pretty cool too. It's called the Nebo Slim Mini, and it's a flat light. So it's thinner than my phone, which is really cool. And it has two modes. It has a high and a low. So high, low, off, and then it has USB-C charging, which is great. It has a magnetic base as well, which is awesome. And what I like about the pocket clip too is that, like, let's say like you need hands-free. Well, you can clip it to your shirt if you wanted to. So like you could opt for that. So that's been a really cool light to have. It's very flat, which is really cool and different as far as just not having a rounded light in my pocket too. But yeah, like again, that light works for me. It might not work for someone else. It's all about just like who you are. Like I like a lot of titanium things, so that's why like most of the things I just pointed out and just showed are a form of titanium, and I like stonewash stuff. So again, like what you like as far as colors, if you like want to theme your EDC, that's totally fine, right? As long as it continues to work for you and do the things you want it to do, that's fine. A lot of people are like against that, which it's just biasness in EDC, which we all have. Again, it's subjective. There's no clear cut way to do it because it's just, what if you never need to write anything down, or what if you would rather not wear a watch because you have your phone, right? And things like your phone, they're almost like not even worth mentioning in the EDC because they're just so normalized in our lives that I don't even think it's like, it's not that it's not worth mentioning that it's in your EDC, but it's such a normal part, right? So yeah, the Pineapple Mini, not rechargeable. Yeah, they definitely do. Like they definitely do get crazy, and it can be overwhelming, especially on YouTube when you have a lot of people telling you like what's right or wrong, or like you like they won't. Let me rephrase that. Maybe they won't tell you what's right or wrong, right? Murphy, man, come on. My dog he's a crybaby. That is he has separation anxiety. But like on YouTube, like people won't necessarily say their way is right, but if you watch enough of their content, they're gonna make you think it's right, and like that's the only way, right? So what I like to do is I watch a bunch of different types of like people that, whether they're knife people or EDC people or whatever, that don't actually like, they're not all the same. And like I like to just kind of see and pick and choose what I like and what I don't like. And so like I like what I like, and what I don't like, I'll just kind of like I leave it there. And I don't see the point in, you know, going out of my way to like slam people, right? But the pineapple get pretty bright. Kinda. Where'd it go? I mean, that Nebo I showed you is definitely brighter. What up, Dwayne? Yeah, so like, it's not that bright. And like, to be fair, I might need to change the battery on this. I've had this knife for a long time. So, that could be a case. I mean, I guess I could change the battery out. Let's see. Oh no, momento. Oh, put it in backwards. It ain't gonna work if you put it in backwards. Oh yeah, she's much brighter. She is much brighter. Yeah, I would say maybe I grabbed another. Did I grab the same dead battery? No, there's no way. That's so weird. There we go. Oh, it's a double click. I'm stupid. Yeah, so I would say it's pretty bright. The Nebo is much brighter. I mean, that's high and that's low. And like that Nebo is $20. So if you're working on a budget, I mean, like the pineapple's cool. It's really cool. I mean, it's a very sweet knife, or not knife. It's a very sweet light. Looks cool, feels cool. It has the cool factor. The Nebo is just brighter. It is what it is. I mean, like, I think the pineapple's like $40-$50, something like that. Yeah. Also, if that music's too loud, let me know. I can pull it down. Gray light. I am interested in these bigger ones. So like, they have this big. Oh, that's cool. The Rook. I will say, like, these ray lights are very affordable compared to like Okluma, things like that. I don't know if they have a rechargeable one. Let's look. What about this guy? Oh, this one does. Okay, so like this Dawn right here. Rechargeable Samsung 30Q 18650. So there you go. So like, yeah, this one it's probably going to be a little bit thicker, a little bit bigger than the Pineapple Mini, but it's rechargeable. There you go. It's probably one of those situations where you pull the battery out and it has like a micro USB port on the battery that you can charge it. Here's one that's a little bit smaller. Yep, rechargeable. This one's pretty cool. I like this one. Let's see. Okay, so you can get the aluminum Pineapple Mini, $25. Oh, gosh. Sorry, guys. Did not change the view. This is where we are. Gotta get better at that. It's like I'm new at this or something. So what I was looking at, Herbie, sorry, was this Ray light right here. Dawn. Red, you can call this one Red Dawn, I guess. But this one does have a rechargeable battery. It has the rechargeable Samsung battery. Looks like 4 modes. So that one's going to be a little bit bigger. I think it's going to be like, based on the design, I would say kind of like the Baton 2 size from Olight. So it's going to be like, yeah, just more of a full size. And then the other one we're looking at, the Dawn aluminum version, is going to be probably like the small Baton. How's the light help? Yeah, I've had a little bit, like, if you were talking about the if we are talking about the Pineapple, yeah, I was just experiencing that where it's like I got the low mode, you can kind of see it. It goes off, but it goes back to low mode, and it's like I'm having trouble getting it to go bright. There it goes. Are you talking about the Nebo, or are you talking about the Pineapple? Because I've had issues with Pineapple so far this evening, but so far with the Slim Mini, I saw reviews on or like people like saying the full size Nebo Slim had some issues. I do remember seeing that. Ace Beam. Yeah. I'm not as knowledgeable or like just well-rounded on flashlights. I kind of want to, but again, you know, money. And like, I want to have more pry bars, but money, you know. Maybe me being pretty content with the knives right now could open that up, because with a few exceptions, knives and pry bars aren't nearly as expensive with those few exceptions. If you ask me what I really want, I want one of these boys right here. One of these bad boys. These DCOs from Oklahoma. These things are sweet. They're expensive though. I think they're like $450, something like that. I can't remember. Which is a lot for a flashlight, but I've heard really good things about them. I'm like 90% sure these are made in the US too. Or maybe 90% of them are like made in the US. I'm not 100%, because I mean like the chip, the LED sensor or whatever it is, like that might be imported from like China or something like that. Let's see. Yeah, these, I mean, like, things just awesome. I mean, oh, that looks so good. Got the tail switch. Super clicky tail switch, I'm sure. Got your battery. But yeah, if you were to ask me, there's also another one actually. Let's see, is this he? No, yeah, here we go. These micro clicks. Yeah, these micro clicks are sweet. I want one of these too. But again, that's a lot of money, but I think you get a lot out of it. I feel like there was another pry bar company that I had thought of, but I can't remember who they are. Oh, you want to let's take a look at what's in my cart right now. I wanted to show that too. Something that I thought was super interesting was something from Kaiser. Kaiser's kind of hit or miss for me. It's mostly misses, but this one's really neat. The Kaiser Clipper. So this has black aluminum, but then it has like satin's 3V. Like that's pretty wild. And a pocket knife for like right at $100. Like I think that's a really good deal. I mean, I just keep looking at it, and it's like it is it's a flipper. I haven't had a ton of luck with flippers, but other than that, I mean, like the pivot hardware looks really good. I think it works really well. Gold screws. I don't think it's real gold, obviously. It's a liner lock. This is a pretty sweet knife that I think would be a really good deal to get one if you are in the market, which it could be. Blade length, so it's like a full size knife, right? So it's like over 3 inches in blade length. Flat grind. So I mean, I might do it. Might get one. Let's see. Let's look on rec for some other things. Oh, let's just type in flashlights. Let's see what they have. Oh, yep, there's that Nebo. In stock. Bunch of O-lights. Surefires. If you need some weapons mounted stuff, there you go. These i3Es are pretty nice. I had one on my keychain for a long time. A long time. I think the battery got so corroded though that it pretty much prevented me from changing it out. So the thing got gone. She gone. What else? Yep, there's that Slim Mini. I don't know. Like, we'll see. Like, I'll have to get back with you, Herbie. Like, it could go bad. So far, I've had pretty good luck with it. My mouth was really close to the mic right there. Sorry if that was very loud. Let's see. Oh, do you want to come in here? Hi, buddy. say hi. Hi, mister. Say, come here. Come here. Murphy, come. Murphy, come here. Come here. Murphy, off. Leave it. Come here. Oh, fat boy. There we go. Say hi. This is what you were missing. There you go. All right. You done? You have your food? Don't you come in here and cry to get out, all right? You're gonna be in here, you gotta be calm. You gotta be quiet, all right? Okay, bud? Okay. All right. Back to the show. Back to the show. He has separation anxiety. He really does. All right. Where were we? Bunch of O-lights. This is pretty neat. That's pretty expensive. Very, very expensive. Surefire Titan Plus. Looks like a twisty. Good old twister. Good old twisty. Murphy, I'm gonna beat you up if you're over here crying about getting out. These focus works are pretty sweet too. I like them. They look very simple and clean. Very chill. Flashlights, which I'm into. Very simple stuff. These actually kind of do look very reminiscent of the DCO. All right. Well, y'all got anything else? The stream light might crash. I'm not too happy with the battery life. Yeah, and that's where like a lot of people. Yeah, I totally agree with that, Herbie. Like I mean, again, like I'm kind of experiencing that. I mean, I obviously I have this rechargeable one right here that I've been talking about, but the ability to change batteries is great and not depend on recharging, because like when the battery's dead, you just pop it in, pop it out, or pop it out, pop it back in. So I totally get that. Oh my gosh, man, you're killing me. You are killing me. You are absolutely. I love him so much. It hurts. He's so annoying and I love him. Well, I think we might just end it right there then. Herbie, Dwayne, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being in the chat. Thanks for hanging in there with us on this second one. Might have to change some tactics as far as when to do this. Thursdays might not be the move. I had a pretty good turnout last Friday around 8, but the problem is I have like a side hustle job, and then like I kind of make myself available for on Fridays. So more often than not, I'm working on a Friday evening. But we'll see. Earlier in the week is kind of tough too, but I don't know. But y'all let me know what you think. I hope y'all have a good rest of your evening. Herbie and Dwayne, thanks for being here. And I think we're just going to end it right there. Yeah, we're going to end it.